Hello, welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be playing, well, as you can tell, Shadows Over Loathing, the second game in the series of, I guess, West of Loathing? I don't know, Loathing series, I guess? I don't know what you call it. So yeah, we're gonna start this up, make our new character. It smells like a diner and it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted. Go inside. Shouldn't bother anybody until you get this magazine off your face. I'm not talking to you until you wipe that look off your face. The copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom's in the back. She points over to the right as far as you know. Alright. To the right. Some kind of big glass, a metal box here, but you can't actually see what it is. Nightingale welcomes all travelers. Pie. Coffee, you'll like it eventually. It's the bathroom, probably. Blunder your way into the bathroom, eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing... Yes? I'm trying to remember, I think I just had like a straight up normal face. There you are. Leave the bathroom. Yes. A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. Listen in. Humph. The way these young women act these days, with their short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses that don't even cover their ankles? It's scandalous. And those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought Prohibition would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no, sir. Can't imagine dancing and waltz to the music they're playing nowadays, though. That's the problem right there. This newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. Yeah. Ooh, they've got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs, or jukeboxes, as the kids call them. Neat. Hey, there's something in the coin return. One meat. Nice. What's up, Dan? How's it going? A couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey, Mac, what town is this? Poughkeepsie, are you two traveling? Yeah, Ocean City has turned into a real sawmill, so he boosted her jelly beans brazier for a weekend whirl to the hot potato. Oh, bourgeois, you make it sound like we went south with it. I flew him a kite, everything's Jake. Geez, I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. What are you, a canceled stamp? We'll put some pepper in your shoes. Yeah, I'll try that. This man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Hey there, is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? My first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. Oh, what do you think of it? I think it is a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Ah, well, it's not for everybody, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll have another one after this, though. Then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Well, enjoy! This case contains 3 pies, which is exactly 3 pies more than you can afford. Well, now, look. That looks much better. I'm Ethel. Festus. I am Festus. Festus who? Thompson JR. Pleased to meet you, Festus Thompson Jr. What can I get you? Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? It is I, the Philanthropist. No, not the Philanthropist. I thought we were done with him. He keeps coming back. Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. That's a reason, hon, but it's somebody else's reason? What's your reason? Ethel locks eyes with you. I just really want to help. Your uncle must be pretty important to you. Everybody who needs help deserves help. Got a Perk Scout's honor. You believe that one good turn for another leaves the whole world kind. You just love helping people. Ethel beams. Well, isn't that sweet? The world could use more folks like you, I think. Smile and leave. Sign says meat only. No credit. Do you have anything else? Nothing. Just, thanks. Cool. All right, let's go catch that bus. Where's the door? Ethel said the bus will be here any minute. Go and wait for it. Prologue. Tell me what I want to know. What do you want to know? Pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris. C.O. Murray's Antiques. 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Dear Festus, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirits. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you're able, please. Dear Uncle Murray. Put the letter away. Oh God, is that a clown? Oh God. Where's Snake? Snake! He's off doing his own thing. You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. Ocean City, 6 miles. W. Willis & Co. Bus lines, take a joyride. Drink Red Cola, protect your family. Probably you should ask the bus driver what's going on instead of just wandering off aimlessly into the night. Nah, I don't know. What's up, bus driver? What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. Nope. Sorry about this, but we're out of gas. Ah, geez, you didn't fill up before we left? I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas. Got an empty gas can. Plus 1 additional can. Swell. Why do I have to go get it? Well, I'd go myself, except for 2 reasons. Those being, first being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. Secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Well, alright then. Guess I haven't got much choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least? This is a left-handed umbrella. What is this obscure game you were playing? Shadows Over Loathing. I guess I consider it obscure. I don't know. Second game in the Loathing franchise, I guess. I've played and finished the first one, West of Loathing. Now I'm playing this one. Nuts. Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use, though. Good luck. Thanks. Okay. Gas. This gas pump is empty. This gas pump is full of water instead of gas. There's a little bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose on it. Seems like just yesterday that gas only cost 6 and 15/64 meter gallon. What? Those were the days. 6/17/64. Okay. This station seems to have run out of service. Oh, it was the Kritzinger Automotive. Kritzinger? Postcards. Either they're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible. There's 1 object left on the snack shelf. Take it. You got an item. Cheese loaf. Ew, nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Aware that the cash register is pointed toward the front of the store. Looted. Mostly empty, but you find some loose change. Spark plugs, use them. All sales final. Empty oil cans, a whole pyramid of them. There's an old baseball bat leaning against the wall. Grab it. Baseball bat. Put my inventory. A baseball bat heals your muscle plus 1 physical damage. Increases your moxie by 1. Eldritch the Mockingbird. Each round of combat increases your muscle musicality or moxie. Your luggage. And you own in this trunk, including your portable carpet steamer. Nice. And I am intrigued. Yes, there's tons of dialogue if you can't tell. Reading, whatnot. The sign says employees only. Are you an employee? Yes. Really? You never mentioned working at a gas station. Yes, really. Well, okay, if you say so. I'm in. A broken radio can still be considered nice. This is a pretty nice radio. A desk presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. Search it. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. Fun. The shelf is laden with miscellaneous stuff. Miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads you don't have any use of. Yep. This shelf is full of old personal files. Look up Festus Thompson Jr. I'll be darned, here's your file. You do work here. Got an item. Gas station personnel. Personal file. Sorry I'd ever doubted you. What is this? Ah! Alright. This is your personal file from the abandoned gas station you work at. Cool. No, oopsies. Anything else? Each object that you examine on the shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. Cool. Alright, there's a car in here. You really want to know the story behind this sign. Stand clear of lift before operating, Steve. Looks like this is the control for that cart lift thing. Press it. Nothing happens. Must not have power. I need mysticality. Some kind of weird machine. Yeah, that old flivver looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up on the lift. Big old tool chest where all of the good tools have already been stolen. Fuse box. As advertised, this is a box containing one fuse. However, this fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. Eat the cheese loaf. I mean, I can. Should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one around here. I just, what does the cheese loaf do again? Moxie. Score. Cursed by an absence of crackers, eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. And then you're unclean both inside and out. Blah. Yep. Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Hey, what's up? Miserable-looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Doctor. Hi there. Her head turns very slowly to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? I'm Festus. Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia. Although I admit the circumstances aren't great. So, what's in Albany? Do you have family there? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Haha. Okay, that's fair. You know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on ran out, and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Well, okay then. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. Get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway. Seen any good movies lately? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What did you think? It was very scary. I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, the cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. Read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh, yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I didn't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forget the name, but it was terrible. His early works are his best, like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. I'm glad you're able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. So, okay, bye, good luck. This field is extremely corny. Hey, I ain't want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence that y'all got just barged into. Oh, geez, sorry, everything's so desolate outside. I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right. So you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks. My name's Festus Thompson Jr. Howdy, Festus. I'm Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. Around. Got lots of guns. The beginning of Cheese Loaf is the road to discovery. Perfect, you fell right into my trap. No! Bears! All these boxes are labeled bears. Ask about them. Are these boxes really full of bears? Nah, those boxes all canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels, so. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. Gibson's extra sweet pears. Gee, thanks. What's this? There's a weird device on top of this box. Ask him about it. What's this funny looking thing? That's a duck call. What's it for? It's calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. Bunch of spiders got in there, and now it sounds all scary when you blow it. I see. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about spiders. Got the haunted duck call. What spiders? Good job. All right. Oh, had a gun. There's a rifle hanging over there. You leaving this rifle behind? Yep. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle, and where I'm going, there ain't any varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters and such as like that, but the almanac don't list any examples of varmint, if you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. No need to fret over it right now. In any case, that gun's for later. Later? Yep, much later. Huh. Okay. What's with these boxes of gears? My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. That makes sense. What about these? Booter, what's up, Mustard? Wait, are these boxes of tears or tears? Don't be ridiculous. You ain't put neither one of them in a boxes. That don't make any kind of sense. Okay. Kitchen, Kitchen's Ink brand kitchen sink. Kitchen's Ink brand kitchen sink. Say that 5 times fast. Chairs. What's in here, Stocks? Scissors. Yeah. This is a very large box considering that most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? Heh. Nah, of course not. I just collect them is all. Why? Well, they're rare but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways and they're shiny. There's the collecting trifecta. Huh, well okay then. This door is locked with some kind of elaborate electric lock. What's with this door? Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room, who's left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important there, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. I see. So it leads to a bathroom. Can I use it? Your bathroom. Sure, how'd you know that door was the bathroom, though? I've always had a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms, so. Well, good for you, I guess. Head in. You can see your face in Elisa's mirror, just like your own mirror back home. Gaze into it. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, Festus. Smile. Hey there, good looking. Frown. What's wrong? Go. Why I oughta worry. Oh, no, no. Cringe. Remember something really embarrassing you did a couple of years ago. Freak out. Blah, 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 blah. Close your eyes. I'll just assume this looks good. Go back to normal. There you are. Yeah. I'm doing good. Glad you're doing good. This is a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. Flush it. Flush Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. Woo! A vicious clawfoot bathtub. Thank you. Door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Where does this door lead, I ask you? Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening the door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though. I doubt you'll find it much of use. Dust devil? Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're tracked beds that ain't been cleaned under properly, and since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what does Simone call it? A nutrient-rich environment. Horny little beasts, real territorial. Okay, I'll be careful. Tasteful arrangement of dried fawns. Break open the lock. We can try. I'll have to find something for it. It's a shelf full of pulp westerns. Take a look. The fist fight at Cow Canyon. Gunfight at Bloody Ranch. The Rangers of the Sunset Sage. The incident at Six Gun Trail. And, ooh, hey, this one looks like it's worth a read. Handgun's Tale. Cattle Woman of Tarnation. Drifters of the Dusty Mesa. Ambush at Cowboy Ranch. Bandits at Red Sands. Alright. Unlike most old westerns, this one is written from the perspective of a gun. Unlocks advanced trick shooting techniques. Read. The story is pretty boring. I need more mysticality. But it contains some very technically complex descriptions of advanced shooting techniques. Look away for now. Alright. Oh wow. The dust bunnies. Yeah, they're something else. Dusty old nightstand. Find an old wallet in the drawer. Cool. I'm not gonna fight that guy yet. I don't think I'm ready for it. Elias is looking around and mumbling to himself as he checks off his mental to-do list. Talk to him. So you're moving out? Yep, I finished packing, so now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. You've got movers coming in the middle of the night? Nah, in the morning, but I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep. I see. Why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow. Just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Heh. Nice. So what's your story? What are you doing out here, out on a night like this? I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for something more. I got you. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. Gotta warn you, though, you'll have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an auto-ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it-tube and got violent. Pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to those newfangled electrics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Plato. So I locked it in the barn. Aha, I see. You're welcome to try your hand against it if you've a mind to, but please be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. Farmer Chekhov's barn key. Thanks. Go check out the barn. There's nothing on the clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. Loot it. Rusty pistol. Deals your moxie +1 physical damage. Take the gun and leave the socks. They don't look safe. Wow. Scarecrow's a bit more intimidated than usual. The crows around here just be real aggressive. Do I have it equipped? Oh, I don't have two weapons. It's either the ball or the baseball bat or the gun. In the first game, you could have a gun and a melee weapon. Spend all that time cleaning your gun and the rain comes along and ruins it. Typical. Alright. We'll just go melee, because this is Festus Thompson Jr., so show it you aren't scared. Whack. Oh god, I don't do it. Oh god, I don't do any damage. Thanks. What is your name? Eldritch. Shit. How much damage does this do, too? Well, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Ah. That thing really shot the crow out of you. Yeah. Oof. All right, you do you. I'm not gonna deal with that. You'd have to be impenetrably dense to wander into these woods. Barn doors are locked. Unlock them. You heave the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case Elias wants to lock up again later. Go on in. Ugh, you have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. This is a nice barrel, but it'd be nicer if it had anything in it. Cabinet is rusted shut. This is just a painting of a bunch of tools. Watering trough for some long-gone livestock. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude that this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay. Faithful pile of hay. You're not going to get past that thing without destroying it. Let's go deal with these dust bunnies real quick. Hey, you. That dust devil is really kicking up some dickens under there. Back him out. Are you sure? Chekhov said these things were pretty dangerous. Yes, I'm sure. I'm bleeding. Oh, God. How much health do you have? 10, and I do no damage. Nice. Use the gun. You should have listened to Chekhov. I guess so. Do I get any debuffs and stuff like that in the other one? The other one, yeah, I would get debuffs. Oh, I can't kill anything. Let's see if we can fight this bot. Destroy it. Nice. Ouch. Nice. Simone's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. You've got enough XP now to learn a skill. Open the character sheet via the icon at the top right or hit C. Rest in parts. You went through a lot to gain access to this can. Accept your reward. Victory is sweet. It's probably the lead that makes it sweet. Workbench for welding. Search it. Welding gloves. Mostly tools you don't understand, but you do find some gloves. You'd go up there if it weren't for your hay fever and your falling off lofts fever. What do these do? +1 hot armor. Cool. So I can level up. So... Oh, okay. Yeah, the gun did do its job. Okay. Let's, I don't want to fight that guy. He's probably still gonna kill me. Alright, I'll be back, I guess. I can't kill those guys. Turtle! Turtle's stuck on its back. Why aren't you helping it? I am helping it. There you go, buddy. There he goes. Enjoy Blue Cola, the honorable choice. An old billboard from before the war. Yo, looks like they drove this boxcar out here and then took the track away. Boy, someone must have hated this boxcar. You've heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. Yeah. What did that say? Whatever. There's a partially full gas can nestled in the pile of the garbage. Collect it. Pour the gas into your own can, then hide the empty can behind some of the garbage. Some incomprehensible glyphs are scrawled on the wall of the boxcar. Something shiny in this bell. Dig for it. It's an old class ring. You got an item. 1917 SIT class ring. An open fire in a closed space. Classic. Hey, there's something in there. Reach in and grab it. Hot armor. This is not the indicated use of these gloves, you know. Crowbar. Nice. Probably shouldn't root through that. Root through that guy's knapsack without asking first. Cheerful looking hobo toodles idly on a harmonica. Interrupt his tootling. Hi there, I'm Festus. Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, this whole country is my home, so everybody's my neighbor. Oh, that's nice. Either that or they're all trespassers who'd better get off of my property. Haha, I'm just joshing you, friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam. It's a local delicacy. Huh. Sure, I'll have some jerky. Clam jerky. There you are. Can't abide the stuff myself, like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a little bit weird. Okay. Where are you from? Fortunately, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails? From Hawaii? Heh, yep, a real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through all right. You ever think of going back? They only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they've built a second one, though. Huh. You live here? Not permanent-like, but I've been camped out here a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the bosses sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back if you care to test your mettle. I wouldn't advise it, though. You packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off you. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. Figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? Never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine? Heh, similar. See. Well, thanks. I need more muscle. What did this say? Looks like they, oh, yeah. Car 3906. Well, alright. There's that. Can I go say hi to the turtle? He went out back somewhere. Mr. Turtle, where are you? Came out through this way. Whatever. Oh yeah, I found a glass ring. You want it? Hey Elias, what can I do for you? Um, Found this old class ring. You hand it to him and he looks it over. Hey, a 17 SIT ring. I've got one of those in faux emerald, but not a faux sapphire one like this. They're the ones they gave to the junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them so the kids quite so wouldn't get quite so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. Is it worth anything? Nah, not to a jeweler or a pawnbroker or anything like that. 8-carat gold and stones made of glass. Collector would give you 30 meat for it, such as myself if you're interested in selling it. Uh, sure, 30 meat sounds fine. Fishes some meat out of his pocket and his overalls and hands it to you. Pleasure doing business with you. Likewise. No, thanks. Go this way. Wow. There's a weird plaque where a lady was standing. Read it. Historic site. At this exact spot on the 13th of October, 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T purchased by Hiram O. Crullins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnson. So apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. Wow. Everything about this is great and you aren't regretting this trip before you've even arrived. Go on about your normal, non-haunted day. Alright. Oh, hey. This turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City, too. At this rate, it might beat you there. Take it with you. What do you want to name the turtle? Pete. After my good old friend. Pete. Do I have enough gas? Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? You show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Looking good. Just a little more and we'll be on our way. I'll keep looking. Alright, so I need like a hose or something. I assume for this to get the rest of the gas out of there. There's nothing else in here, right? Whole lot of hoopla. Oh yeah, I need a fuse. Fuck. Okay. Beat the turtle. Yep. Well, let's see. What do I do? How much damage does this? Oh, I have a crowbar too. Deals your muscle plus physical damage. Is there a difference? I don't think so. What do you do? I have 2 muscle and 2 moxie. So my gun and my melee do the same amount of damage. We'll try it again. Yeah. And yeah. Gonna die again. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Die. Yeah. Now it's just a regular scarecrow with a gun. Excellent. This thing's crow menacing days are over. Hey, it's an old tractor. There's an old rag shoved in where the gas cap should be. Pull the rag out. Pull the rag out and sniff the tank. Smells like there's a little gas left in there. Collect it. Dip the rag into the gas tank, soak up all the gas, and wring it out into your can. Full gas can. That tractor's the right most interesting thing in this part of the country. Can I kill that devil thing now? Let me go see if I can kill that devil thing. Oopsies. Let's fight it. Yes, I'm sure. Ouchie. I'm not gonna do enough damage still. I'm gonna die in the... right now. I'm gonna die. Well, I got him at half health at least. Ah! Festus Thompson JR, no. Alright, well. Fuck that guy. There's Pete. Each round of combat, Pete heals a random wounded ally by his mystic ally. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? Show the driver a gas can. Well, his gas can. Well, hey, that there is a full can of gas. I knew you could do it. You ready to hit the road? Yeah, let's get out of here. He takes the can and empties it into the bus tank. And with that, we're on our way. All aboard. Get back on the bus. Climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation to sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street, you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? They are now totally forgotten. What? All ashore? What's going ashore? Thanks for traveling with us, Bus Co. Disembark. I do need that gun on the wall, but it's alright. It's fine. Got the bus stop. We have a lot to check out. Go to the Cola War surplus. The armor surplus store is closed for the night. Oh yeah, it is nighttime, isn't it? Going seems inaccurate. Sell, sale. Going out of business. Sale, sale, sale. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Doctor, nice weather we're having. He smiles and looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or? My name's Gus, by the way. I'm Festus. Pleased to meet you, Festus. Say, wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you? Sure. You flip Gus some meat and he beams. Thank you very much, Festus. Old Gus won't forget your kindness. You bet. Take her easy, Gus. Take her easy. Well, everything's closed for the night. Can I go into Murray's Antiques? Oh, I can. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. A young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Festus. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage brick or bric-a-brac, as Jessica grabs a oh my god, threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls a tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks, is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. Said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? Jessica sighs. I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. There's something I'm missing here? Is this an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk... Oh, God. You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. Explain away. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay? Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques? Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Marie found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo, you know? Cursed. Um, Oh, for a second I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and some of them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all those evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one, never came back. That's the long and short of it, yep. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely. I'm always up for a crazy adventure. Great. You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great. I could really use some sleep. Alright, well, we're here. This desk is a mess. Ask Jessica about it. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do, I mean, won't. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. There's nobody you need to call right now. Is nobody at this desk? Ask Jessica. Hey Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back here later tonight. I see. I don't have time to play games right now. Cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. Modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. White cat is snoozing on an old towel. Ask Jessica. What's this cat's name? Calliope. Murray got her a few years ago. Scritch behind the cat's ears. Give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? And she'll warm up eventually. Oh, God, I skipped that shit. Ah, my bad. You wonder where this door leads. Find out. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Well, that's nice. Can I? You're way too tired to get back to. Okay. This is your new bedroom. Apparently you can hear Gabby bussing around in here making the bed and such. Go in. Hang on a second. You can't go to sleep yet. Pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right now. Right here while I'm still standing up. Haha, well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over. I'd be happy to help. You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say there's literally no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. A fight? Heck yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby! Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Festus and help him get that hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for an action. Let's mosey. Gabby has joined you as a companion. Make an excited sigh. All right, fine. You said it's a hat, a cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah. A men's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to, what, just break it and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. Pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know. Newspaper office key. Wait, let's do this. Hi, Gabby. How are you doing, Gabby? It's the Beansies, Festus. You the fat. You're a real firecracker at a fistfight, huh, Gabby? Haha, Gabby likes fighting and dancing, the best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it, maybe 50 years later. Here's some more fat. How'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store deal, Gabby? Oh, it coincided. Gabby was looking at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, "We're gonna need some muscle for this." And Gabby says, "Gabby has silver muscles, strong ones." That was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then. Keep shooting the breeze. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down. That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy is terrific everywhere else in the country. The economy is terrific everywhere else in the country. No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in. Keeps you in the breeze. So you're a flapper, right? Aha, yes. Gabby flaps all of the time. Gabby's parents flap too, and Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for 7 or 8 oh, right, goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby in previous ones too. Haha, it's okay. Don't worry too hard for it to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. That becomes a bit more. If you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh yes, all of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great 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 grand Gabby came and popped just some blocks from over there. Or to popping, as they would say. Haha. Oh, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. You making small talk. All right. Um, that's it for that. Uh, Hi Jessica. How's it going? Sorry. No. Hi. Keep moving. All right, let's go. The trash can full of trash. Dig through it. Cheap cologne. Undiscarded a bottle of cologne. A note on the door says, please, for lease. Closed. I think the store sells broken glass and traps. Condemned. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Trash's reach has exceeded its hand's grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. Some ne'er-do-well has deliberately vandalized the street light. Oh, that's where we need to go. Late, the bank is closed. We can't see anything interesting in walking distance in that direction. Okay, time to bust in here and find a weird cursed hat. Lock the door. Take a deep breath and unlock the door. Give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Go inside. It's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Pour it in a cup. Pouring yourself this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty drink. Nasty old coffee. There's a crumpled up pink slip on the desk. Read it. Carver. I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm having you the axe. I'm giving you the axe, and if I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Yes, how did you even lift it? You must have had, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. Make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Okay. See a thin 3-ring binder on the desk. Take it. Pneumatic Tube System Operation Manual. This is a reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. Hey, read it. Just there. Water. It's a big, heavy water cooler. Oh. The newspapers. The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. Look inside. Nasty old leftovers. Ew. This has been a violent end. Search the wreckage. Nothing but a pile of homemade toothpicks. Newspaper archives from 1783 to 1799. Look through them. Without anything specific you want to look up, this seems like a waste of time. I won't do it then. There's a half-finished document in the typewriter. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been relocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report to cuts off abruptly because maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Yep. Okay. See the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk blotter. Read it. The note says, Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted, and I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the prohees. Beck. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Move it. Hey, look, a trap door. I won't do that yet. There's a handwritten note on this desk. Note says, Robson. First Hendon, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. Yes. What's a karate? App feed. Hey. Oh, hey, it's one of those new arcane press news feed things. High tech. Gaze into it. Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Keep watching. Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Parisian bards declare independence. Claim debauched tavern as a sovereign city-state. I finished writing. The letter reads, Reginald, I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap, here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely. Doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten tired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's all that about? Pink slip on the desk. Hinton, I'm not paying you to publish Mommy conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Yes, do you like the word cockamamie? Mommy? I don't know. That I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really gonna catch on. Okay. Got reporter's cuffs. Okay, well, let's go underneath. Hey, look, a trapdoor. You need that gun in the wall. Oh, this is a very interesting game. I'm actually enjoying it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Fish people. The calendar from 11 years ago. Take a closer look. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. Oh, what happened on July 22nd, 1917? Before I fight the fish people, let's see. What date? Oh, where did I get the 1908 one? The 1908. You find something interesting. Tragic accident. Certain to have no consequences. Oh, this is, yeah, the first car accident. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Crullins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Crullins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. July 22nd, 1917. Find something interesting. The top story from that date is the Ocean City Comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great for everybody. Yeah, I don't have any more dates. Go talk to these fish people. It's the control panel for the pneumatic tube system. Check it out. The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off. Consult the manual. Let me just. I know this is cheating, but I'm not going to remember any of this, so. Okay, took a picture of it. Um, Startup instructions. Push the green button. Green power on button. Pull the pump engage lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. If the red indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to A. If the blue indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to E. If the green indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to D. To abort startup, press the red power off button. Continue. Um, Green button. The green button makes a satisfying click, and you hear a motor starting up somewhere. Pull the lever. You pull the lever with a very pleasing kerchunk, and the motor noise turns into a sort of loud, whiny whine. A yellow light is glowing on the console. Uh, doesn't say anything about yellow. Um, Turn the knob. Uh, Range from A to G. So it says, uh, what? Okay. So it says if it's red, go to A. Blue E. Green D. You go to C. Ah, nice. Did it. Well, someone's going to get very strange mail. And how? What are those things anyway? And what were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. Very old manhole. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. This must be that hat. The hat Jessica wanted you to recover. Take it. Terribly cursed fedora. Oh, well, we got it, Gabby. Oh. You decide you won't be needing that pneumatic tube system operation manual after all and return it to the desk you grabbed it from. One fewer things to carry. Okay. Back we go. How's it going? Did you find the hat? I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. Doesn't look unusual, although. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. Or like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursed machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Alright. Hey, how's it going, Charles? You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Festus. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Festus. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the Detectotron and the uncursed machine too. Oh, that's some real high-tech wizardry. It's nothing really. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? How does that weird uncursed machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. The real traditional sense? Yep. Hmm. Anything I can help you with? Nothing right now, Charles. Well, time to go into the machine, I guess. It's the uncursed machine. Sit in it. Sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terrible cursed hat, it's gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. You got an item, uncursed fedora. The curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of that curse? See, curses are like energy, Festus. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton? Newman. Yeah, that machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness, spiritualistic stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more a Newton Newman sort of guy. The Fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe. I'll do it. Fedora Reserve. Alright. I heard thy death call, creature. Rest you now. I will find in thy murder. Refouled before its time, ground stained with sin. Yes. Et in Arcadia ego, even in Arcadia there is death. Even in paradise, there's. Thou know who I am and why I am here. Aye, Cutter, there has been a murder. What knowest thou of Modre? That I did not do the mordre, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this, I am one of three brothers. One of us always tellins the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not speakin at all, but hunks. If I find in thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to save it in thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. So one of us always tells the truth, one of us always lies, one honks. Blessed be. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to murder. Then whose? Look for my brother. Thy brother speakins of three brothers. One who always lies, one who always tellins the truth, and one who does not speakin at all, but honks. What's beckin thee of this? This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin since then, no sire. Something is rotten in the woodcutter. I am Odre, with perversions at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tell in me? I am troubled by the Modre, but of it I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars. Thou will do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Thy brother Specken of 3 brothers. I do not hunken, sire, I swear upon it. Never hast thou hunken? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes. Long may thee grow. You're the liar. Thou lie about hunken. What say? Thy brothers hunken not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do murd'ry in the wood. Aye, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distract in thee whilst I making my escape. Goodbye, cutter. Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run. Nay, I growen. I'm in 100 years I will hath grown so tall and strong. Thine axe will never fall in me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, Modre. Modrer. Execute. But this not fair. I'm alive. Big rot in the wood today, Cutter, and... Wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terrible cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Upgrade. Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. I love it. Nice hat. Oh, thanks, Charles. How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter that was me, I guess. These talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Okay, good. Well, I guess I'm gonna head to bed then. It's a shelf for knickknacks and shot. What? What? Take a look. There's an old rag doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Away from the shelf. Yeah, lots of empty space in here. You should try to acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it with. Sounds good. Television set. You've heard of these? Turn it on. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. That's a shame. Simple writing desk, no chair, or pens, or paper, anything. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. Open the trunk. Finally. Ah, what the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except bizarrely a stamp for Murray's letter. You got a stamp for Murray's letter. Stamp from letter Murray wrote you. Oh, stamp from the letter Murray wrote you was the only survivor of your luggage inferno. Got a picture of a cute dog on it. Weirdly, it isn't even charred. Examine. Curious, the postmark says 18 April 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple weeks ago. 1806. Before I go to bed. Damn it. You are very ready for this day to be over. Go to sleep. Dream time. It's a poster of my favorite literary ghost, Jacob Marley. Leave that. Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. Talk to one of them. Hello, hello. How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I'm sorry, I don't. It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually. Nice faces you got there. Do you know which locker is mine? You open the first locker to reveal a thriving colony of ants. Second one. Peanut butter. Third one. Tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Fourth one. Empty. Fifth one is filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. Sixth locker opens onto the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly so as not to suffocate. There isn't a seventh one. I said check the seventh one. And I said there are only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker. Now. Okay, geez, you look in the 7th locker. It's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on it. They're your papers. Read one. I spent my summer by Festus Thompson JR, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Look under the papers. Underneath the pile of school papers you find. Oh, overdue library book. You checked this book out 13 years ago and have spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. You know which locker is mine? I know which one is yours. Do I? It's the 7th one. Oh, that's right. That's my locker. Me, Festus Thompson Jr. Thank you. You're welcome. Our founder, Branworth Carbunculus III. Lady looks friendly. Talk to her. Hello there, you must be... She flips through the book on her desk. Ah, here we are. Thompson Jr., Festus Thompson Jr. Yes, I'm Festus Thompson Jr. I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class. But I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. Oh, okay, I get it. This is where I pick a character class. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for Pig Skinners. Then we have Overview of Curd Conjuring. This is a class for Cheese Wizards. And finally, Wear Time Signatures 504. This course is for Jazz Agents. What would a Jazz Agent be? This is like melee... I guess guns? I don't know. I'm interested. Should I continue with the muscle? Because I did that all throughout the last game, where I was primarily muscle. I don't know if I should or not. Let's try a Jazz Agent. Let's do something different. Cheese Wizard? Nah. I watched a playthrough of all the Cheese Wizard. It does sound fun, but I'm gonna go with the Jazz Agent, because I have no idea what that's about. It would probably be fun. Masters of Syncopation and Improvisation. Jazz Agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time. So, a debuffer and damage over time. Sure, that sounds what I want. So Moxie would be my primary one. That sounds like what I want. All right, you're a Jazz Agent. The name's Thompson Jr. Festus Thompson Jr. Now then, there's just a minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Cryptobotany, insectology. My minor was applied insectology, and an insectologist, so you're an expert on the bugs and the birds and the bees and such. Yes, except for the birds part. Gathering crafting ingredients from insects. You have intimate knowledge of all the different slimy stuff that comes from the inside of bugs. That's cool. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? Just mouse and points at the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of the dream. Just through that door. Thank you. Ah, the abyss. You could gaze into it for days. Alright. And the nice lady at the desk says that this story leads back to your waking life. Go on through. Fun, fun. You wake feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none the worse for wear. Your effects reset each day. Oh. You check this book out, read it. You didn't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you don't feel like reading it now. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Let's gotta do something. Oh yeah, I gotta check that date. Morning, Festus. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Ah, geez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You can pick out some clothes from the shop out front, if you don't mind looking in like someone's dusty old grandpa. I'll be alright, thanks anyway. Well, once you've got the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the ratings put it at the local speakeasy at the back of an alley at the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues? Okay, what am I looking for? It appears to be a watch of some kind, a pocket watch, or maybe a wristwatch. I can't be certain. A watch in the speakeasy in the alley? Got it. Anything else? You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. This little chalkboard is magically linked to the chalkboard next to Jessica's desk. Pretty neat trick. Here's some meat for expenses too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the newspaper. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City. We'll go back to the newspaper place. And then... it was 1806? No. 1906. April 18th, 1906. You find something interesting. Frisco frights. This morning at 5:12 Pacific Standard Time, the city of Frisco was rocked by a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which science has not yet agreed upon a method of measuring. The initial death toll is estimated at as many as 500, though that number will certainly increase due to the fires currently raging across the city. There have also been strange, scattered reports from witnesses who claim to have observed unusual phenomena such as beams of black light, subsonic laughter, and soul-rending nightmares, though our editors wish to point out that Frisconians are known for their fondness of psychedelic intoxicants. Really starting to enjoy doing this kind of research. You've got a nose for old news, and you're always sniffing. You gain extra XP for learning new things from the newspaper archive. Well, that's ominous. Oh, hobo writing. I was just testing things. In the daylight, it's clear this bank has been closed for some time. The door to the bank is fastened with 3 locks. That is the maximum possible level of security. What about 4 locks? In 1928, 4-lock systems are still dismissed as unachievable liberal fantasy. Look under the welcome mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for. Do I? How much stuff could be under a welcome mat? Just a key to the bank's front door, as it turns out. The security at this place is inconsistent. Alright, use the key. The door's locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of the great hound Cerberus, 3-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of the 3 heads has a name: Bilax, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete, and a keyhole deep in its maw. Unlock Sneaky Pete. That's strange. The key turns over and over in the lock, but nothing happens. Something sneaky about this Pete, alright. 2. The key fits in the hole alright, but it's a labyrinth in the cylinder. You turn and hear click after click, but nothing results. Phylax. Alright. The head of Phylax lets the key inside easily enough, but offers up incredible resistance when you try to turn it. Heracles would have to use up all 12 labors just to get this thing going. Yeah, he's good. Alright, let's check out the surplus. Dangling bags for army stuff. It's a lot of ordnance from a civilian shelf. You'd think there'd be a law against this kind of thing. Dozens of nearly identical books about nearly identical rifles. The proprietor stands behind the counter. Introduce yourself. Hi there, my name is Festus. Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel Wood. Oh yeah, sure, war's okay. Herschel's expression doesn't change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? Ask about the dubious grenades. What's the story with those grenades? Oh, they're probably fine. Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then? He looks at the grenades, then at you. Say, how'd you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? He hands you a bunch of grenades. Got an item. Dubious Cola War Grenades. Just try them out next time you get in a fight, and when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. See what's for sale. Yeah, lots of stuff. A dented bugle. Deals your moxie plus 2 physical damage. I should probably get cavalry stuff for moxie. What was the gun that I had? This is moxie. Okay. Blaze armor. French fork. How much do I have? I have 161. I'm not gonna buy anything. Maybe later, when I actually need something. I think I'm fine for now. Alright, into the alley. This alley is where Jessica said the speakeasy was. Check it out. You weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a mysterious-looking door. Knock. Little panel slides open near the top of the door and narrowed eyes regard you through it. Password? Fiddlesticks. Hey, come on in, but you would better not be a proy. I'm not. Scout's honor. Speak easy, friend. Hi, Gabby. Play the spoon. This guy loves hitting those spoons together. Milky-eyed talk to him. Turns his head toward you and smiles. Buy him a drink. Buy him a drink. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. Those who can read them, the signs are here. Right here, this very room. I see. I think. Alright. Don't bother him, he's bouncing. Wait, aren't those the fishmen from the Watchful Eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in the tube. Say hello. Hey, remember me from the tube? Beat it, bud, we're off the clock. I didn't realize you could talk. I can talk about anything you like. Dickens, Flaubert, the Brontes. You can tell me about Dickens. I think his books are too long. What can you tell me about Flaubert? Or, oh god, I hit the wrong one. Brontes. I think their books are too long. What can you tell me about Flaubert? I think his books are too long. What books are the right length? None. Okay, this was helpful. Enjoy your drinks. Uh-huh. Yeah. Lady seems to be dancing to a different song than the other people. This guy has been infected with Charleston fever. These people are obviously on a first date and you shouldn't bother them. More symbols. It's really responsible of this illegal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. See what's in there. It's an activated charcoal briquette. Lady's making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. Player piano trills a tune. Guy doesn't care about anything except the little bass line. Door here. Open it. It won't budge. Must be barred shut from the other side. Man behind the bar is shaking up a storm. Talk to him. He looks up at you as you approach, but doesn't stop shaking. Hello? He grins. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name's Festus. What do you say, baby? Are you, Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps because you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one around here who cares a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. He left it about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? For the mob guys, we always get it from. Where is the handoff? As Dan smells. The old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks. Aha, wrong napkin. Here. Takes that napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin. Napkin? Ocean City napkin map. This crude map of Ocean City has been hastily scrawled onto a cocktail napkin. As you take the napkin, Dan points out one of the icons on it. We're here behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street, so if you go out of the alley and then head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. Market Street, Fridge Factory. Now I have a map of the area. You can open it by clicking the map icon in the top right or by hitting M. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house. Sure. What do you have to drink around here? Beer. I'll have a beer then. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. Bartender pours you a beer. Bottoms up. Drink the beer. You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. +5 to maximum HP. Next, can I ask you about the spittoon has been placed on a really challenging height. Ask Dan about it. Hey Dan, your spittoon is kind of inconvenient. Nah, baby, that spittoon isn't for spitting in. That's gone out of style now that mass-produced cigarettes are readily available anyway. No, that's a bona fide historical artifact. What? Really? That's right. Belonged to a famous adventurer from Frisco just before the turn of the century. Really, who? Well, nobody's exactly sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Mumfler Fumperdink. It's a strong theory because if there's one thing we know about that cat, it's that he loves spittoons. But other people say it belonged to a fellow by the last name of Thurnleon. And a whole lot of other people claim it to belong to a whole lot of other people. But there's one thing we know for sure about the spittoon, whoever it was, they didn't use it for spitting into. They wore it as a hat. What? Ew. Gross. Haha, right? They sure got into some weird stuff back then. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Map. We gotta go to Bridge Factory, I guess. Hobo nods pleasantly as you pass and tips his battered hat. Howdy, feller. My name's Martin Garcia. I ain't been able to find any work in town. Any chance you could spare 6 meat so's I can buy some caviar? Be real grateful. Caviar, not just, say, a sandwich? Oh, aim high, I figure. I don't know what I'd call a 6 meat caviar, but it isn't aiming high. Sure, here you go. Thanks a heap, feller. You're a real good egg. No problem. Bye. The toll. This toll booth was obviously stolen and dragged here. Hey, Gabby, how's it going? It's all of the berries. Chat. These folks look like they're here for some serious business. Gotta talk to them. Well there, buddy, this is a private party. Club members only. Yeah, like he said, club members only. What kind of club is it? It's the fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earning as gate guards. Bop-a-meg? I've never heard of it. How do I join? What are you, thick? I'd have thought it was obvious, pal. You give us meat. How much? 500. Yeah, 500 meat. Clancy, I told you to knock off that repeating business. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat? Ah, you could try panhandling with the other bums over in Goldthwaite Park. Where's that? Just north and west of here. You can't miss it. Yeah, you can't miss it. For the love of Mike, Clancy's dry up. Go to the park. As you're walking, Gabby strikes up a conversation. So you were new in Ocean City, your first time at it? Yeah, that's right, yeah. What things have you got of it? Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down. Yes, Gabby understands you. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people, very excitement. Oh, have you seen the boardwalk yet? It's like a cat wearing pajamas. What? It has games there and a future teller. Well, that does sound like a cat wearing pajamas. We'll check it out later. Thanks, Gabby. We have arrived. Alright. The door to the maintenance shed is locked. The park groundskeeper is inspecting a clipboard with the panicked paralysis of someone who has so much work to do that he can't do any of it. Talk to him. Hi there, is something wrong? Huh? Oh, sorry fella, I don't want to seem rude, but I'm much too busy to chat. I'm stuck running this place by myself and there's about 1,000,000 things to do. Well, I guess I could use a little extra pocket meat. How about I help out? That would be great, except that new city regulations disallow hiring random part-timers. Since this is a municipal park, only official government contractors are allowed to work here. There's a law against side quests? Why? Just to be a thorn in my side, as far as I can tell. It's not like any of these tasks are dangerous or anything. You got kind of a cagey look on your face when you said that. Okay, well, 2 of them are dangerous, but that isn't even half, and I submitted a request for help weeks ago and still haven't heard anything back. Well, you're in luck. I just happen to be an official government contractor. That would be terrific, but I am going to need to see some proof of that. lie through your teeth. What? You don't believe me? I'm hurt. I'll have you know I was recruited by Mr. Johnson himself. Who? Johnson, from Parks and Rec? Jeez, man, don't you know your own department? He'd be outright dismayed to hear. Oh, that Johnson. No, that's fine. No problems here. Great. What do you need me to do? What do you need me to do? Well, that depends. What kind of contractor are you? I'm, um... What? Can I do all of these, or is it just like one? A security guard. Security guard? That's awfully humble for a police officer. What? I mean, since the municipal police force was entirely replaced with contractors, you might as well call yourself a cop, right? All the rest of them do. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. There's a hobo that's been hanging out by the park fountain. I like you to move him along. He causing trouble? No, not as such. Everyone likes him, but busking in the park is against city ordinance. Rules are rules, you know? Groundskeeper locks the maintenance shed behind him. Can't promise there's anything you'll need in here, but feel free to borrow whatever strikes your fancy. Well, alright. Plate of homemade cookies. Grab one. Homemade cookie. Check it. It's a locker, but it's a locked locker. Check inside. Oh, a pair of spare overalls. You can tell they're spare because they say spare on the name tag. You got an item. Maintenance overall. They're durable and comfortable, but they wouldn't be appropriate for a fancy gala. Luckily, you're unlikely to be invited to any fancy galas. Nice. Shelf laden with miscellaneous junk. Check it out. Junk mail. Junk mail is a new technology that allows trash to be distributed to everybody so that we can all share the effort of throwing it away. And a fuse. It's weird that they call this a fuse when the whole point of it is for it to split apart if something goes wrong. It allows various electrical circuits to work properly. The shelf full of various herbicides and weed-killing chemicals. Park maintenance logs. They wouldn't be interesting even if you weren't just pretending to work here. Right. Botanical Garden, Statue Plaza, Fountain Plaza, Lepidopterarium. What the fuck? Science Center. Alright, we gotta go to the... It says no fishing since there's no water in the fountain. You assume it means no fishing for compliments. Good advice. There's a little sign, not pictured, that says, please don't throw meat in the fountain. It gets real gross. This hobo is really going to town on that oboe. Chat with him. Hey, mister, can you spare a little meat? Sure. Here you go. Guys, Brian, thanks, and thanks again, my man. Hey, I need you to leave the park. You what? Yeah, sorry, but the caretaker says you gotta go. There's a city ordinance against busking here, he says. Funny how that only starts getting enforced after I stopped giving that bozo a cut. Of course, you and I both know only the police can actually run me off out of here, and you ain't no flatfoot. This is true. Could you leave as a favor to me? Well, okay, you seem like a decent fella, and I guess I owe you one. I'll find somewhere else to toot on this old tube. Great, thanks. Problem solved. I did it. Got the hobo to leave. Did you beat him up? What? No. Are you sure you're a cop? Haha, just kidding. Here's your official city payment. Thanks. Anything else you need done? Okay, so I can't do all of them. A landscaper. Perfect. Our carnivorous plant exhibition in the botanical gardens has gone out of control. Huh? When you say out of control, as in this is a less of a job of pruning shears and more of a baseball bat with nails in it. Well, I'll get on that. The caretaker unlocked the door for you. Go on in. You enter the botanical garden and find it overrun by dangerous-looking weeds. Yikes! Hi. A nervous-looking teen mans the tea counter. Buy some tea. I don't want any of this stuff. It's a control system for the botanical garden's extremely complicated watering system. Northern bear, barrel cactus. No, bear removed due to prohibition. Northern palm tree, do not touch. Don't tell me what to do. Oh. Ouch. Plain sword leaf. There's a really sharp stalk of it that you could probably take if you were careful. A sign about these pointy rocks. Presented to Goldthwaite Park, November 13th, 1922, by Margaret, Ocean City Comptroller. View of my favorite pointy rocks. That looks like part of the sign has been graffitied. It's mostly just trees out that direction. Under the woods. Oh, okay. I could just leave. Ooh. Soil in here seems especially sandy. Oh, no, wait, there's just a pan of sandals somebody dropped in the planter. Grab them. This footwear is made out of highly compacted sand. You like taking long walks on them. Makes life a beach. What does that mean? What does this do? Oxy and HP. Okay. Oh, nice. The grime-coated statue. Grime-betic statue. The crud-covered statue. Crud-covered statue. It's a grime, muck, blah, blah, blah. Oh boy, let's see. He wanted me to test out these grenades, so let's do that. Ow! They suck. They fucking suck. Nice. You have successfully weeded the botanical garden. Maximum HP to Eldritch. Excellent. Joshua Tree. Named for its discoverer David E. Tree. Wetlands Nasty Bramble. Donated by a patron with no regard for the safety of the staff. Eyegrass. Caution. Avoid prolonged eye contact. Highland Bone Bush. We are beginning to believe that this specimen was donated as a joke. Alright. Got that done, sir. Dealt with your botanical uprising. Well, good. Here's your official city payment. Thanks. Anything else you need done? Statue polisher? Oh, thank God. I wasn't looking forward to doing that job. I think the birds must be eating leftovers from the old snackle cakes factory. It's horrible. Here's a rag. This is one of Joplin's less popular works. Statue wiping rag. Great. I need stench armor. Fuck. Hold on. Get some stench armor. You spy a nest of homemade wasps underneath the awning of an abandoned storefront. Vespula capillifluidus, you exclaim to nobody in particular. You remember learning about these things in college. How their nests are a good source of hair gel if you ever find yourself lost in the woods without enough hair gel to last until you're rescued. Gather some. Carefully wring a quantity of gel out of the nest without disturbing the wasps. Wow, just look at it. You'll never be as cool as this slime. Continue to where you were going. Alright, let's, Hey! How's the grenade project coming? I'm still working on it. Can I interest you in any of the fine historical memorabilia? Let's see what you got. Bench armor. Right, that's what I needed. Well, thanks. Bye. Back we go. Clean it. There we go. Now we can go get a look at this statue. It's a statue of Corinthia Besham Fossil. Read the inscription. Mayor of Ocean City, 1805 to 1823. It's credited with putting Ocean City on the map by suggesting maybe we should build a dock or something so boats can park here. There we go. Statue of a Cold War soldier. War always doesn't change. May the forces of the Red continue to dominate and refresh forevermore. Dedicated in 1919 by the National Cola Association. The statue, hand-chiseled from photo reference and enchanted to drive away mice, was gifted to Ocean City in 1902 by Hobart Buppert. Statue of Cold War soldier. Soldier of a new generation. Here's to all those brave boys in blue who took the ultimate challenge. Dedicated in 1919 by the Ocean City VCW. Statue of Daniel Ocean. Daniel Ocean founded Ocean City in 1770 and on his deathbed in 1804 requested that visitors to this monument only view the statue from the left as he felt that was his better side. Cool. I got those nasty statues clean. Thanks for that amazing opportunity. No need to thank me. I was happy to provide an opportunity to a working stiff. Here's your official city payment. Thanks. Anything else? Plumber. I'm a plumber. Well, that's a plumb convenient. Ha ha. Ha ha. Our fountain stopped running because it requires a real specific water pressure. The pressure we get in from the municipal water supply has gone unreliable lately. So I need someone to go down and adjust it. I'll unlock the manhole for you. Okay, sounds easy enough. Where's that manhole at? Ah, there it is. Caretaker, unlock the hatch for you. Climb down. Don't tell me there's fish people. Okay, seems like it. Note says, stop messing with the switches. The fountain does not work unless the pressure is exactly 40 gallons per minute. This is a very old manhole cover. Alright. Gauge reads 57 gallons per minute. It says 40. Got it. Got the correct pressure dialed in. No sense in messing with the switches any further. Fountain appears to be fountain correctly. Fixed your fountain. It's running nice and smooth now. Terrific. Here's your official city payment. Thanks. An exterminator. Oh, great. We've got some real trouble at our... your butterfly zoo. A bunch of horrible monsters got in, and I'm afraid they're going to hurt the butterflies. Some of them are rare and expensive. Can you describe these monsters? Nope, I very deliberately did not get a close look at them. This sounds awful, but alright. Where's that at? Forward. Wow. This way. It's the Leppy, the butterfly zoo. Go ahead. Oh, nice. Cockroach people. This must be where the butterflies sleep and dream that they are Zhuangzi. Bench for sitting while bugs land on you. These giant... Oh, they're crickets. This giant cricket is messing with the water in the bird bath. Back to cricket. Oh, let's test it out. Ah! Nice. You won. You have successfully exterminated 40% of the giant crickets. These two giant crickets seem to be having a silent conversation. Oh, got a gun. We got this, we got this. Ah! You asshole. You won. You've exterminated the last of the giant crickets. Nice. Let's go. Fly butterflies. Can I actually say? Get rid of the gross monsters in Lepidopterobupium or whatever. Did you know they were actually giant? I don't want to know what they were, thanks. I like to sleep at night. Here's your official city payment. Thanks. The guard skipper smiles at you. Thanks for all your help. Goldthwaite Park's looking ship-shape thanks to you. Here, take this for your trouble. It's been in the lost and found for years. If whoever lost it was gonna find it, they'd have found it by now. Snake tooth ring. The tooth is just a delivery mechanism. The venom is actually stored in the ring part. When you apply poison, apply 3 extra. Ah, it was nothing. Cool, let's check out the science spot. Since we're here. I don't trust that pendulum enough to get any close to it. Wow! Edison coil and Tesla coil. The laboratory workbench. Make some potions. What do you want to make? You have the following crafting materials. 1 handful of stylish jelly. Rocks. Oh, okay. This exhibit would be more educational if any of that gizmos were labeled. Okay, so I can craft things at the science center. You found it, the world's least remarkable rock. Bench here so people can sit and stare. All right, let's go to the boardwalk. Why not? Gabby was telling us about it. Let's check it out. A draggled hobo shuffles up to you with his hat in his hands. Excuse me, mister. Don't mean to trouble you. My name's Jonas Martinez, and I was wondering if you might have any meat you could spare. Just 4 meat for a cup of joe to warm these old bones. Well, wait, what's in that sack you're holding up? Old bones, like I said. Sure, here you go. Thank you kindly, mister. You're a real saint. So you are. No problem, bye. Good day, sir. You're not sure if the lamppost is holding up the hobo or vice versa. Doctor. Hi there, I'm Festus. Well, hey there, pleased to meet you, Festus. I'm Dusty. What's up, Dusty? Oh, nothing much, just hang around. I just want to run a 3-card Monte down here on the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? There's a fella already running a game down the way, and I prefer not to step on his toes. Just a matter of professional courtesy, you see? I see, and also because carnies get real scary about that kind of thing. I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Any way I can help? Well, that's a real kind of you. I was thinking of looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe to get me moving? My feet moving? Here you go. Thanks, pal. You're a real good egg. She gives you a jaunty wave and wanders off. All right, then. Got lots of stuff going on here. All right, we'll check one thing at a time. Let's go to the first tent, fortune teller's tent. Pop inside. You enter the dimly lit tent to see a teenage girl dressed as an old woman, sitting at a velvet draped table. She points to a sign on the wall that says tarot readings 50 meat. Complain about the price. 50 meat is a little steep, isn't it? I could buy 7 and 64th gallons of gas for that much. She starts to chew and points at the sign again. Not just now, thanks. Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. Go inside. As you enter, the photographer, who is busily adjusting a complicated-looking camera on a tripod, gestures to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. If it's more bills, there's my inbox. Hello? Oh, you ain't the jumpin' Joseph. Baby, where have you been all my life? Excuse me? That face. That's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect. Thanks, I've grown rather attached to it myself. Hey, you're funny too. Baby, I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? Sign on your roof said Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby. That's exactly right. And soon I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the city. No, the country. No, the world. But there's something I need first. Face? A portfolio. And you know what I need before I got a portfolio? A face. Your face, baby. Well, don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you got to do is stroll in here wearing a hat. All I got to do is take a photograph of that hat. And then we're both going to be rich. Rich? Rich! Me with my portfolio and you with the 30 meat. I'm going to pay you for every picture. Huh, well, gotta be different hats, though. Gotta be a different hat every time. I can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Okay, how about this hat? What is that? An accursed fedora? Perfect, I love it. Click. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon, okay? Okay. Well, let me just, put this one on. Got another hat for you. Hey, welcome back, baby. All right, didn't mean to skip that, but here we go. We got another hat and another hat. Hey, welcome back, baby. Let me see that hat you're wearing. What is that? A Cola Wars gas mask? Perfect, I love it. Click. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon, okay? All right. Cool. Got some free meat. Put that back on. Thanks, Tony Fiasco. Grouchy looking guy is standing under the shade of this tiny building's eaves. Talk to him. He glares at you silently. Alright. Game of skills. Test your everything. Talk to the attendant. Step right up. Test your strength and agility and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You there, sir. Care to face the challenge of a lifetime? Only 10 meat. What's the challenge? I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All you have to do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time, that's right. Care to try it? Free all stats plus 10 meat. No thanks. Well, not with that attitude you want. What? Privatized healthcare station. See what's for sale. Ooh. Grants stick combat skills, soothing fluid. Heal all allies by 1 HP per round. That's pretty good, actually. I have 500 meat, though. Alright. Long pier, but you don't want to take an even longer walk off of it. Can I ride this? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Well, this is cool, I guess. Who is that other person? There's another person who was still in another book. You hear the ringing of cathedral bells and turn to see their source. Unsurprisingly, it is a cathedral, unless you're just naturally surprised by the cathedrals. They're so big and pointy and could be hiding around any corner. Anywhere you're going. We'll check out the cathedral soon. I think he had it, or somebody had a book. That one. 100 meat each. Board is cufflinks. The left one is engraved, always check, and the right one says your sources. Really makes you think. Huh. Well, I think they'll always be there, so we'll just deal with that. Sorry. Another time. A young man wearing a flour-dusted apron swaggers up to you with a loaf of French bread on his shoulder and an arrogant sneer on his face. Hey man, this is doughboy territory. If you want to walk down the straight, you gotta pay the toll. What's the toll? 5 meat. That's all? I guess you don't really need the dough after all. Alright, now it's 10 meat. Oh, come on. I don't have 10 meat. Too bad for you then, chump. Guess I'll have to just take it from you, out of your hide. He unlimbers his loaf of French bread, wielding it like a club. No! Damn it. Alright. Huh. No! Got him. Nothing to do. You won. Looks like that guy's toast. Freshly baked roll. Say what you will about the effect the doughboys have on the safety and prosperity of Ocean City, but you have to admit that they're pretty good at making bread. Increase your muscle life. Cool. Eldritch the Mockingbird grows stronger. Whee. More carvings. I was just listening to the bell. The door down to the catacombs is locked, presumably so the cat doesn't get out. Please don't disturb the altar. Sorry. This is the cathedral's font, or more properly, typeface. It's a vicar who seems agitated about something. Talk to him. Hello there. Oh no. What am I going to do? I was going to ask if everything's okay, but plainly not. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Services are canceled for the moment. Oh no, do you need any help? One of the urns has been stolen from our catacombs. Stolen! This tiny cathedral has a catacombs? Well, it sounds nicer than basement. Are they particularly important ashes? Oh my goodness, we wouldn't keep the relics of a saint in a little cathedral like this. Our urns are just the ashes of former vicars and community leaders and so on. But they're all important in their own way, and the bishop is due to arrive for an inspection soon. Funny how bishops always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. What? I'll look into it for you. Oh, thank you so much. Here, I'll unlock the door so you can have a look. Mind your step on the way down. Please, those stairs are old and steep. Alright. Head down. Spare urns. It's a big crate full of identical empty burial urns. Must be spares. Fancy pedestal with an old urn. Fancy pedestal with an old urn. There's a patch of tomb moss growing on the wall here. One candle left unlit. I wish I had a match. It's a guest book. Read it. Fuck. The last 3 visitors were Don Hufferby, visitor from Saskatoon. Well, that seems like a dead end, and they sure have some weird names up in Canada. Charles Wallace, 111 Plunkett Street. Huh, that's the address of the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about that next time you see him. Captain Augustus Dirch, 23 Kerwin Avenue. This one might be worth following up. Captain Dirch's house. And the book. You sign your name and address after all the others. Nice. Manhole. Go to Dirch's house. There, nervous-looking man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, sir. Did you fear for your safety in this dangerous city full of hoodlums and criminals? And afraid of anything, least of all death. Overconfidence can be a real killer, sir. Fortunately, I have something here that can justify it. Oh, I see. Okay, what are you selling? He holds up a small case and opens it, displaying a selection of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. Derringers, one of these up your sleeve and your sock or wherever you can think to hide it. Personal self-defense is right at your fingertips. Huh, Concealed pistols legal in the state? What? Probably. Sure. How much? Yours for only 30 meat. Really worth it, though. Sure, I'll buy it. Thanks. You won't regret this purchase. Certainly don't regret being able to make my rent payment to Miss Brewster. Who's Miss Brewster? She runs a boarding house for traveling salesmen. Gets real scary when the rent's late. Okay, I'll check it out later. Cool. This gun. Symbols all over the place. Fuck, it's steaming. Emble away? No. Rock has a date painted on it. 11/10/82. Jot it down. Okay, got it. Probably shouldn't just barge in. What? Huh? What's it? I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. Nobody here but me and these 4 urns. Urns? 5 urns. Go away. I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Don't want any. Buzz off. I'm the milkman. Got your milk. I didn't drink that fat water. Get lost. Congratulations, you won a sweepstakes. Bad chance everyone nothing. Didn't. Hello? Didn't enter no sweepstakes. No how. Scram. Come back later. Alright, let's go check on this date, I guess. 2 goblins wearing shorts with suspenders and carrying, you know, those things, those marching band things. They're like an upright harp, except instead of strings, they have metal xylophone bars, those things. Anyway, these goblins are carrying those, and they interrupt you. Hi, hello. Hi, what's up? You were intruding on the territory of the Glocklins, and... Am I? I don't know what a Glocklin is. V are Glocklins, V both. V are the toughest all street gangs in Ocean City. That think you about it. Sure, I guess you do look pretty tough. That's true if you do it. Your xylophones are pretty cool too. What? Xylophones, these are glockenspiels. That we have. Oh, Glocklins, I get it now. I'm so outraged over you. I think we shall I mugging do. Got a lot of health. I don't have any more explosives. That's a shame. Well. Lap slab. Nice. You won. That'll teach those goblins to do whatever they thought they were doing. Lockenhosen. With the attached suspenders, these rugged woolen pants also protect 2 very narrow strips of your torso. Glockenspiel necklace. Perfect for the heavily burdened music lover who doesn't have a hand free for a normal Glockenspiel. Plus 2 to ranged weapon attacks. These are sandals made of birchwood with little Glockenspiels where the soles should be. Improves the sound of your footsteps. Whee! Put on these Glockenspiels. Alright, November 10th, 1882. You find something interesting. The cover story for that date is the sinking of the Burquois, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. The story says that the wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported ashore by a friendly otter. How simultaneously tragic and adorable. What date would you like to look at in the archives? November 13th, 1922. This morning, a new sculpture was revealed when Goldthwaite Park, donated by Ocean City Controller Margaret sculpture, which consists of 5 jagged pointed rocks arranged in a rough circle on a small concrete plinth, has been variously described as avant-garde, thrillingly pointy, and fine, I guess. Wait, are you writing this down? Hi, Mom. By interested onlookers. Is that okay? Back to his house we go. On your way to where you're going, you happen to notice a guy across the street. In particular, you notice that he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too and extends his hand toward you for a handshake. You call out across the traffic. Hi, you realize that I'm about 30 feet away, right? Yeah, but I can't leave the mailbox. Sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask anyway. Can't you leave the mailbox? Come on over and I'll tell you. I'll come back. I want to ask you about the per quad. Alright, you better come in. Go in. Oh, there's lots of stuff going on here. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream there. So, thanks for watching. I will be streaming later tonight at 8 p.m. Gonna be playing something. Who knows? We'll find out. We'll see what's good. What's going on. But I'll be streaming later tonight. Next week, same schedule as usual. Check out my YouTube and other socials if you want. I post when I'm going live over on Twitter. YouTube, I post the VODs over there and other videos every once in a while as well. So you can check that out. If you missed anything, check out the VOD there and watch in its full length. Yeah, other than that, thanks again for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye. See you, Dan.